Welcome to CJ's Card Corner today. I wanted to do a video today on 151 and why I think that the market is correcting on 151 on some of these cards, and why ultimately I think a lot of these cards are a good buy right now. And yeah, let's break this down. Let's look into the market for 151. So today I mentioned that we're going to look at the market correction for 151, and I think that best place to start is with that Charizard, right? So your Charizard EX, the market correction is real. I mean, at the beginning of March, even it was 450 and went as high as $493. We have now corrected and we're close to 400 a card for near mint, and current market price is 465 according to this, but we have some light play listings and even near mint under 400. So the price has absolutely corrected quite a bit here. Obviously we had this huge spike nearing $500, but now we've kind of corrected. I think that this card is still a $500 card and we're going to get there soon, but now is a really, really great time to buy. If you can get one at 350 or like 375, it's a good buy right now. And yeah, easy peasy. Let's look at the Blastoise. So the Blastoise is a little bit different. I think that this card was severely underpriced 3 months ago when it was $60 to $70 a card. And the market agreed with me, and it went crazy. It's at nearing 200 at its height. And even now, the market is at 160 for lightly played. Near mint at 155 for a 0% seller. No shade on them. I hope they sell their cards. But near mint 140 to 150 a card. I'd still say this 160 price is where it's at. And I think that price is going to hold for a while. I don't think it's going to go down. It might level off even more for a little while, but I think this is a $200 to $250 card, and it's a good buy right now before it blows up again, and I definitely recommend it for what it is. Let's look at the Venusaur. This one's very interesting to me, and it took a massive dip over the last couple of days to start April, but I mean, you can get it for 120 right now for some of these cheaper sellers. It's a really good buy right now. This market price saying 160 I don't think is right. I mean, this is an awesome price. If you can get it here in this range, and it looks like you can absolutely get it in this range, I'd say that's a huge win. This one's really aggressively priced to get some early sales, but this obviously worries me, 0%. So yeah, I'd say it's a really great buy at 120. You can't go wrong there. And I definitely recommend buying into Venusaur whenever, because this card should be priced at about the same as the Blastoise, honestly. The Zapdos, this is my favorite card from the set. It is, like always, severely underpriced. When it was $50 a card, I thought that was ridiculously cheap. I have a couple of these. And now it's closer to 120, which is closer. But in my mind, it should hit 150 before the end of the year. It might even be more expensive than that. I personally think the Zapdos EX is one of the most gorgeous arts in the set, and it's definitely something that I'd recommend getting into. It has all three of the birds, and it's just a really nice card, guys. Still severely underpriced. The Charmander has corrected a lot. Like at one point, this thing, I know that TCG doesn't show it, but it was selling at 140 a card. I know because I sold one on eBay at 125 and 130. I still think this is a really great art and one of the best Charmander arts. It's probably a $150 card at some point. Right now, you can get them for under $100 in some cases. That's a good buy. $100 or less is a good buy for Charmander. Squirtle is really similar. Again, you can use them against each other. The Charmander being right now under 100 and the Squirtle being over 100, I mean, you can still get this one for under in a few places, and it's a good buy. It's a good buy. Anything around $100 is a great price. These should be $150 cards a piece. Same with your Bulbasaur. Again, it's how do you get heavy play? Wow. Near mint, $81. That's a really, really great price, guys. $80 is super cheap for for a really, really good artwork. Alakazam, really, really similar. It had a dip, and now we're dipping a little from its height. I still think under 100 at 75. This is a really, really great price. This DGM trader, you might be able to get all of them if you buy them all right now. This is my favorite buy right now. The Pikachu being anything under $100 is a really great buy, and you can get it for less than 80. This is a really great art. It's got Growlithe, it's got Jigglypuff, it's got Psyduck, it's got Slowpoke. This artwork is absolutely fantastic, and it is, again, severely underrated. It has gone up a lot, like everything else in 151, but I think it's going to keep rising. I think this card is going to be $100 before long. I would get it before you lose out. Then the secondary editions, the Charmeleon, this one has taken a massive dip. It was over $100, and now it's closer to $76. You can get them under $70 right now. Easy buy for me. Eventually, these are going to be expensive again. War Turtle, this one has not really gone down, but it's still very cheap. And it's, again, a really great artwork. And this is one I would absolutely recommend as well. I think you can't lose with this. Under $60 for some of these. Huge win. And then one of my other favorites, this one I think is because the artwork is so pretty. It has taken a little bit of a dip from its height. But again, being under $50 for near mint, really great buy. Even if you want to do a grading play on literally any of these, it's easy to do right now with the price being what it is. You could do a grading play on the Charizards. You could do I think the Blastoise is a great option for grading. And if you're going to do that, there's money to be made here. So yeah, let's go back to the full face cam and we'll talk a little bit more. So as you can see with a lot of these 151 cards, the market is corrected on a lot of them. And the market seems to be going down on a few of these cards, like the Charmeleon and the Blastoise and the Charizard. And a lot of that is just a market correction because there's still a lot of product out there and people are still opening this. And with the people that noticed that these cards are available, they are buying a bunch of them and opening them. So you're seeing a lot of these cards hit the market and be more popular, even more than they were before. And I really think that there's still some money to be made with 151, not just on the sealed product, which I truly believe in and have a lot of, but also the singles. As you can see behind me, I've got a Charizard behind me, and I've got a bunch of raw versions of that. I've got a bunch of the Blastoise and the Venusaur, and then my favorite, the Zapdos, which I talked about before. I think that there is a lot of value to be had in 151, and you can really buy it right now and still come out really far ahead here in a couple months. Most of these cards should be above $150. Once those corrections are complete, there's going to be another run, and 151 is a great time to buy right now where the correction has already happened. The prices have dropped a lot. You can make some money on these cards, and I really think that buying 151 at any time is a good deal, but right now, especially after the explosion, singles are a really great price, and you can get them because everybody and their mom is trying to dump these because they're so high priced. So you're going to see more of them hit the market, and the prices have been dropping. Maybe you can wait a little bit, but I wouldn't wait too long. Get them while you can. Which 151 are you buying? Comment down below. Tell me if you're buying any of the 151 or if you're not buying any. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video tomorrow. Have a great day.